Yo, 2K just ended up revealing the reward for completing the mystery collection that they added in NBA 2K23 MyTeam. And if you guys are like me and you like collecting cards, then leave a like right on the video. Make sure also subscribe and let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about the new players that 2K is adding, because they're actually replacing a lot of cards that we already have in the game. And so those are going to be gone forever, at least, until we probably get some sword packs or something like that. But they are replacing a lot of the current players we have right now with new players, and we're going to be covering everything in this video. And so if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get right into it. Now, the first thing that we do want to talk about right now is going to be the season 1 reward right here, because as you guys can take a look, let me see if I can find it. Where's the collection? Is this one right here? So we got ourselves a select sets 1 collection, and you guys can see the mystery player reward. It is going to be a diamond, and 2K already came out and said that it is going to be a diamond Jalen Brown out here. And so you do want to collect all these players if you do want to unlock the Jalen Brown. He's going to be the mystery player. A lot of people were wondering exactly what this collection was gonna be, and 2K finally let us know that it is going to be a diamond Jalen Brown. And shout out to my boy right here for making this beautiful card. Make sure to follow him on Twitter if you guys haven't already. My boy Aiden, he ended up making this card. And that's not it, by the way. I'm also gonna show you guys the other players that 2K is adding. And 2K already let everybody know that they are adding 40 new cards in MyTeam, and so we're gonna be getting, new players for the set collection. This one right here, the select one, which eventually you'll be able to get the diamond Jalen Brown. And then they're also going to be updating the other players that we end up getting with a new volume 2 for this year in MyTeam. And so Jalen Brown is going to be the reward for completing this collection right here. So that's going to be the player in the mystery pack that we do end up getting once we lock in this set. Now, when it comes to these players, some of them are pretty cheap right now. So if you guys wanted to get Jalen Brown, I'm hoping you already got most of these players, because for the most part, they were going for about 1,000 MT, even though, oh no, people are starting to buy them. Oh, okay, so they're about like 2,000 right now. And so people are definitely getting started. I do want to take a look at Doe Kirby. He was already pretty pricey, yeah, 10,000. And so he's definitely going to be more on the, expensive side. And then obviously the biggest one is going to be Grand Hill. I have a feeling that there's probably none in the auction house. And there's none for a buy now. And so people are definitely getting ready. And now these players are going to be replaced with 40 new cards that are coming in MyTeam. And that's what 2K is going to be doing this year. Basically just cycling out cards and then bringing in new ones. Even though I feel like they definitely should do it a little bit more often, because I felt like it kind of took a while to update, volume 1 up until, now we're getting volume 2. And so I'm hoping that they do give us some bigger and better updates more consistently, and a little bit faster too, because the auction now is like you just find the same players over and over again. And Grand Hill definitely is gonna be the player that everybody goes after if they do want to get the Jalen Brown. And like I mentioned earlier, 2K is releasing 40 new cards that are coming in MyTeam, and we're getting 2 more rewards. And so if you guys know right now, 2K does have like the Amethyst Chris Mullin collection. You do have to get every single volume 1 player. These are going to be replaced. And then we did have the other one with Kevin Love. I got to pick up a Rondo. How much is Rondo right now? Rondo, I gotta buy you. How much are you about? I ended up selling him because I pulled him and he was going for about like 50,000. I'm glad that I did. Even though now, okay, 30K, I might have to pick him up. 30K is not bad. Oh, 30. I thought I said 22 for a second. I got excited. I was about to buy a 28. Okay, I'm definitely going to keep my eye out on a Rondo. I'm going to have to pick one up. And so he's going to be getting replaced. And so if you guys do want to get them, you can definitely lock in the collections if you haven't already. Now, when it comes to the new collections that are going to be replacing Kevin Love and then also Chris Mullin, we got ourselves Amethyst, D'Angelo Russell. You already know, ice in his veins. My boy right here came through with a beautiful card as well as a concept. And you guys can take a look, man. D'Angelo Russell already confirmed by 2K that he is going to be a reward. And obviously, D'Angelo is going to be the West Coast one, because there's going to be West and then East side, the same thing with Chris. And then, Kevin Love. Kevin Love was the east side. We had the dinosaur. We had the worm out here. And then also, if you guys know, Johnny out here. If you saw the last pack opening I did, oh my goodness, Johnny out here. I am going to finally be glad to never have to see him in my packs ever again, because it was getting ridiculous. And so these are getting replaced, D'Angelo. And then also the other player is going to be Pascal. He's going to be the Amethyst. And so he's going to end up being a reward. He's going to be replacing Kevin Love in the sense that they're going to add Season 1, Volume 2. And then we're going to be getting a bunch of other players. Now, I do wonder what other players 2K is going to be adding, because they basically just told us the rewards. You guys can see the tweet right here. Season 1, Volume 2. 40 new cards are coming to MyTeam, including 10 new select players needed to unlock Amethyst, D'Angelo Russell, and then also Pascal. And I have a feeling that Pascal is definitely going to be really good, especially as a long player out there. And hopefully they do make him super cheesy, because Chris and also Kevin Love they were great cards as amethyst, and so I'm hoping D'Angelo and Pascal are the same. And then 2K does continue to say completing the first select collection across volume 1 and 2 earns you the diamond Jalen Brown, and so they're gonna definitely be adding players to this collection too. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we do end up seeing another amethyst to go with Grant Hill, even though I'm still gonna keep an eye out because I do gotta get him if I do want to get Jalen Brown. And then they're gonna be adding some more gold players, rubies and sapphires, and this is gonna be good for the auction house because a lot of the cards right now available are from volume 1. And then, you know, the other collections that 2K has been releasing, like the Intensity ones, the Limitless ones, and so on. I'm hoping to see some moments once the NBA comes back, which is going to be very soon too. Definitely excited for that. And so we are going to be getting 40 new cards. Now, I do wonder who 2K is going to be adding when it comes to those players. Because when it comes to, you know, the current players that we have right now, like Season 1, we do have a lot of historic players like Rick, you know, Rudy, we got Dinosaur, etc. We got all these players, and so I'm hoping maybe they add some current players and older players, maybe a nice little mix of both of them. That way we see more variety when it comes to those players. Or 2K could just do more historic cards. I'm not sure if they ever, did they specify if it was all going to be historic? Actually, let me take a look at the blog, because 2K actually mentioned it, you know, in their blog right here. So let me see if I can pull it up. And here we go. I found the section where 2K was talking about the players. So again, they did say that to keep the flow of new players added to MyTeam as fresh as possible, they're launching new sets every 2 weeks, and so that's why we're getting another set of players. And they don't say if it's gonna be, you know, historic players or if it's gonna end up being current players. Obviously, Volume 1 was a lot of the historic players and so on. And so I'm hoping that we do end up seeing a nice little mix of both. I wouldn't mind the historic players either. I just do wonder who they're going to be adding. I wouldn't mind seeing a Kobe being Bryant. I want to see a Kobe card. I want to see, you know, some more players like that. Maybe a Tracy McGrady. Maybe T-Mac might be too overpowered, you know, this early on at least. But then again, it wouldn't be anything too crazy. Most likely a Sapphire. And I am excited to see who they're going to be adding because Kobe doesn't have a card, you know, in my team right now. Tracy McGrady doesn't have one either. A lot of historic players don't have one. But Jalen Brown, though, is confirmed as the reward. Now, for him, he is going to be 6'6". I'm assuming he'll be a shooting guard. You know, when it comes to his Sapphire, I like his Sapphire, 79 three-pointer, drivey dunk. He definitely does fit the meta, especially early on. And so Jalen Brown is going to be a diamond. And so he's going to be getting an update. When it comes to D'Angelo, he should have his regular card. And so let me see if I can find him. Here we go, D'Angelo Russell. He is going to be 6'4". I'm hoping he can play point guard. Knowing 2K, he should be a point guard. But also knowing 2K, it could be something else. You never really know. But we know for sure that he's going to be the reward. You know, one of the rewards as an amethyst. And he should have a good three-pointer too. Not the best driving for him, but he's going to be a big body point guard out there. So it should be a fun card to use, especially if you do lock in that set, the Volume 2. And then we are going to be getting Pascal out here, man. Definitely excited for him too. Him and Jalen are definitely going to be the two players that I want to get the most. Unless they do end up adding a Kobe with the Volume 2 and other historic players. Then obviously I want to get Kobe, my favorite player. And then Pascal, he is going to be 6'8". I'm hoping they go the route of making him maybe a small forward, even though he'll most likely be a power forward / center, since typically his first cards usually are that position. And if he does play the 3, he's going to be even better. So he does have a 7'3" wingspan, so he's definitely going to be a long defender. D'Angelo is also pretty long for a point guard if they do make him a PG. And then Jalen Brown, he's definitely a great player too, both offensively and defensively. So I wouldn't mind seeing like a Tracy McGrady, a Kobe, players like that get added, even though they'll probably end up going with some other kind of historic players. But they do continue to say, though, for Season 1, there will be 8 collections to complete. And so there's going to be 8 in total. We do know right here, Jalen Brown is going to be one of those rewards. We already get 2 right here with Kevin Love and Chris. And then we're going to be getting 2 more with D'Angelo and then also Pascal. And so we're definitely going to be getting a lot of rewards. It definitely is going to be exciting to see who they add, though. Let me know down below in the comments what are some players you guys want to see get added when it comes to Volume 2. And I'm glad, again, that finally we're going to be getting new players, because I was so sick of seeing some of these cards, man. My goodness. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. And so 2K, hopefully we do see them. I would have loved if they did it, you know, every week instead of every 2 weeks. But then again, you know, they'd probably run out of players at some point if they did it every week. And so I'm just glad that we're finally getting an update when it comes to those players. Let me know what you guys think about it. Are you going to be locking in this collection? Grant Hill right now is already super expensive, and so it's going to cost you a lot just for him. And then we're going to be getting more players. They're going to be adding more select players, and then Volume 2, and so on. And then they're going to keep doing that as the season goes on and the year goes on. And so let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about it. Amethyst D'Angelo, Amethyst Pascal, Diamond Jalen Brown. Those are the new cards that we know for sure are coming. And then the rest of the cards, we'll see who 2K does end up releasing. And so for now, this will be this video, guys. If you're excited for the new content, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. And while we're waiting for the new cards to come out, make sure to check out the videos that I've been uploading. We did the biggest pack opening ever. Do not miss it. Also, check out the gameplay I did with one of the best free cards 2K that are releasing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
my bed, flexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks on racks on racks, I look like rookie of the year.